maintain the discipline. So in Jive class, and we'll try to focus on the footwork and how we can combine static work in our Achilles and calf and some portion of our calf, which holding us on the toe, but then without compromising it, how we can be actively engaged in pivoting in and out, and some various elements where we'll need to have this. Yeah, I'll turning the camera a little more to my feet, and we'll just warm up with a few simple exercises. You will stay flat and even like soft knees, and I want you to pick up one knee and go one knee collecting, knee straightening, and go on the relevant understanding. So just a few times, knowing that going on the relevant, including the discipline in your belly, including some stabilization on the thigh. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, and 8. That's enough, because we'll have a lot of exercises. So picking is important, but it's secondary. The primary is to feel how you can feel the alignment between your belly, your central line, and the standing ankle. So picking up your standing heel over the floor is the main subject now. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, a 8. Good. Very nice. If now we'll do, like, don't really go for the crazy turnout, but think if we'll do, like, you know, the third position, if we'll make a little open third. So I know it's called fifths, but in ballet we're aiming for the biggest turnout. Don't really kill yourself. Think of open third position. Yeah. So not aiming for the crazy turnout, just having a little bit of this. And I want you to stay in the middle and go on the relevant. 1, 2, stay in the middle, 4, belly in, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just turn and do the same with other leg in front. So we're not aiming super hard tonight, but we still know that this area is engaged to provide us with some security of when we're picking up, we're not losing this effort to keep your heels on the middle line. Yeah, so heels are trying to be like this. And go 8 times. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, and 8. Good. Turning back. So I'll just do one more time. This roll my hands up. Now I would like you to push from the back leg to arrive on the front. So it's the same open third position, but as you will be pushing, you will be going with your weight over the front without compromising the turnout. So you feel a little different work on the front. Like I felt it, I'm feeling it on the calf, like bottom calf, and like slightly outside. So this area where I feel it works most for me. And this is what I think you better focus on, because this will be your protection when we'll start turning. So 1 and hold it, 3 and hold it, 4 and hold it, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Changing direction. And so when you go in there, try to remember that for every attempt, the belly pulls just a little bit in, and you're going forward majorly with the weight of your chest. Ready. A 1, a 2. It's like the stability and the intensity on the front foot and thigh secures your pelvis a little bit deeper, that you go over with your chest, but you still know that from the ball of the foot, you have active resistance. So the line from the ball of the foot to your groin, still back diagonal. So you don't go exactly vertical yet. So you're leaning over, but keeping this little angle feeling in your body. and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Good. So next, you'll try for yourself. If you need it or not, maybe you don't need it. What will be our main task now? So we will be in the same position, and when we'll go forward, I want you to, if your whatever leg is in front, you're turning in an opposite direction. So if you're staying with your right in front, then we'll be turning to the left. And I just want you to get yourself 180 degree in the same relevant, the third position. Yeah. And if you have a space for the few steps, just do a couple of them. So you can land, go on the relevant, and turn and see if you can sustain your balance and go forward on the relevant. So the discipline of heel off the floor while you turning 180. Yeah. So pull back and just do a few more times. Going forward on the relevant and turning inward. Yeah. So if it's a left leg in front, go on the relevant and pivoting to turn to the right. On the right leg, go on the relevant and pivoting to turn on your left, relevant and turning this way. Yeah. Just a couple more times. And good. Yeah, Bonnie, good. You can do just a little more belly button in. Yeah, Suzanne, looking at you. Be sure, I don't see exactly your heel, but it looked to me that you released it a little bit. So during the turn, heel up, very nice work in your quad to keep your knee straight and support from the hamstring to your booty. And after the turn, you still support it. Yeah, you see now you finish a little bit faster because your standing leg was not giving up on you. Very good. Marina, I see by the balance of your body, I see that you're doing good. Just, yeah, let me see your footwork a few times. Open third, ball of the foot. During the turn, you dropped your heel, yes. Just this discipline on the Achilles and the lower, that's it, that's it. And look, when you feel, okay, throwing everything at one time into the turn compromises with your stability. So see if you can feel the support and yeah, go a little bit more русское слово сегментарно, like by segments. So when I'm staying on this ball of the foot, there is still a moment when I'm using stability to prepare part of the turn. And then it's easy to follow with the rest of my body, the bottom part of my body. Start with the top of your body, finish with the bottom. Yeah, very good. So then you dropped your heel. So the main point is not to put your heel on the ground. Not to put your heel on the ground. Yes, so the one in front, it's up before the turn and it should be up after the turn. That's it. Now you can play. Jean, you're doing good. What you can take here is to see if you can feel how between your rib cage and the hip when it's approaching, there is just a little sense of this thing. So yeah, foot is important, but how you practicing creating the whip effect. So like in the whip, each following segment goes faster, accumulating the momentum of the previous one. So here you will feel that you create a little dividing, then you would allow your pelvis to follow quicker. Okay, now we'll try to do the same, but we'll be doing through the brush. So what's tricky here? That you want to have some effort on outside muscle, that it's not just falling outward and giving up on you. But we also want to feel how there is a intention to collect our thighs. So we'll be staying here and we will be brushing as we go through. So what's a little linking moment is ball of the foot in front of you, and once you finish in your weight transfer, do it with the bend of the back leg. So yes, you have initial force through the straight leg, but then let your thighs connect, and ideally stop on the same position. And when you go forward, bend the back leg a little bit and do through the brush. Yes, pointing good. Jane, don't cross, so don't go into spiral. So coordinate how pivoting on the front and collecting of the back is timed. Marina, you do very similar to the first one. So the first one, we was not trying to collect our feet. It was okay to give them like a circle, like a compass. But here we try to know that we, despite the turnout, we still can find a squeeze in the thighs. Ooh. Yes, so be sure that you feel this passing moment. Yeah, Bonnie, I'm looking at you. You're a little daydreaming. Okay, a question?
I think this is great, but I'm only going to sample because I'm afraid my ankles and my Achilles, my calves are going to get tight and I have to tape tomorrow.
Totally understand. That's it. No more worries about it. I hear you, so I see if you're doing, then you're doing. If not, I know why you're not doing. No problem. All clear.
I'll go get knots.
Absolutely, absolutely. So let's just do, if you're talking about our simple spin, we have two moments when there is a very quick transition. Let's say PTK. We need to place our heel on count 2, 1 and 2. But the next one, we want to be just a little further forward to be able to pick our heel from the floor and do our so then now it's the same side. So not so if it's a right leg, then we're turning to the right. If it's left leg, we're turning to the left. So we go 1, 2. We're placing the heel and we're getting over the foot. Now I want you to feel that you are capable of doing the relevant as you're collecting. Change here. And then the same over your right foot. You need to place it first. You want to mark the placement, 5. But then as you're turning, I want you to feel capable of picking the leg. So again, PTK. If you have your chair, you're doing like this. Right, left, right, left, right, left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Great. So we go 1, rolling from ball to flat. Then as we go to turn, we're ready to activate our calf to pick us. Ball of the foot, not going down, because this is a ball of the foot, sorry, which need to deliver us immediately into the split weight. So after the turn, ball flat, and then flat. Then as you're turning, lift your heel just a little bit, and then do your change. 1, ball flat, keep the heel off the floor, ball flat, ball flat, ball flat. A 1, flat, pick your heel as you turn. Yes. Jean, almost good, almost good. After the turn, placing bent knee and doing the next one because of straightening. Because of straightening, yes. And the bending is a following element. So you don't go into check here because it most probably will stop you from reaching your partner. One. Let's try to do just a little bit faster. Main focus is to feel that your ankle is alive. I'll just try to do one more time this little dissection of what I'm doing. And I hope it will be clean and I will not mess up too much. Because honestly, ladies, you have much harder part. Guys here just walk, 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 walk. We have basically like a cowboy dance. That's oompa, 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 while you're spinning like crazy left and right. So all that duration when you're doing it well. Looking, just show you once. Ball flat, turning on the ball, ball flat, flat, and then a little bouncing thing on your foot, flat. So between placing and then picking the heel for the turn, this is the tricky part, yes. But when you're placing it, you don't get heavy. And one, you feel that going forward actually, look, why wouldn't we try just this foot sequence without the turn? So if you go 1, 2, and then ball of the foot. A 1 ball flat ball. 1 ball flat ball. 1 ball flat ball. A 1 and 2. A 1 ball flat ball. A 1 ball flat ball. Yes. 1 ball flat ball. Good. And now change the leg. So this will be, let's start in the real position. So you will have your left leg in front. So now you will need to practice turn. And when you say ball flat, it's about your right foot. And we'll do ball flat ball. Yeah, so turning, ball flat ball. Yeah, ball flat ball. Ready? Ball flat ball. And ball flat ball. Marina, when you do ball flat, be sure that the knee is straightened. And then when you picking the ball, the knee stays straight. Yeah, he was doing ball flat and he was keeping your knee bent. It might be happening right after, but in the speed of the jive, you better want to organize that your kneecap places your heel. Yes. And then right, yes. And just a couple more times. And you can even help yourself now with calling this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This would be 5, 6. So it's all happening within one count. 4, you're still with a partner. And then on 5, you're placing and ready to pick up. 5. Good, good, good. Yep, exactly. Okay. So one more application which I see that not always easy. Sometimes have some challenges is when we go into the other element, simple spin, and so let's just compare it between regular drunken sailor. When we allow ourselves to be a little lower because we're placing the leg into the bent shape. Or if we compare it to the need to do the straightening of the leg for the, let's say, turn or something, whatever we want to do there, we want to give a little more support from the side step to our butt, creating extra space and make it possible and basically inevitable. So if I'm high enough, there is very strange feeling if I'm not straightening the leg. I'm searching for support, so I have to extend the leg to find this next support. And if I'm not picking myself up, then more normal this, or it's pretty much impossible to straighten the leg if I'm not high enough in my center. So let's just see how first it's a ball of the foot on the side step, giving us a sense of support. So let's just do it a couple times. One end. So for the cross, one end, ball of the foot and high feeling on your glute. One end, press one end, two. Now there is no other way but to play straight leg and try to notice if you will place flat, you will take a little extra time to find support, or vice versa. If you're staying flat, now you will take the heel off the floor and you will feel, oh, when you're doing it, let's say gym, direct it very clearly through the bone. So whatever angle you have in your bone, when the heel goes up, don't suddenly pull your pelvis forward. Feel that this work on the front leg, the elevation of the heel, giving extra height for the belly. Yes, so this is the place where you want to land. Okay, let's just do, it's a similar exercise to what we've been doing, but we'll be a little lazy on the back leg, and we'll have an open third position, and picking the front heel off the floor, a one, a two. So we know how high we should be. Let's try other side. If you go cross, ball of the foot, picking our center, and then organizing this support, which later we can use for the turn. One more time. And one, two. Good. And now if you just strong enough on your front leg, ready and go, turn, close. Let's make this combination. We'll go both sides. Cross, ball of the foot, ball of the foot. And now turning in reverse direction, step, close. One more time. One, two, three, four. Let me see. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not bad. Marina, a little more space for the second step, so your hip can swing further under the chest. And in this position, right when you're placing, you will already be having. Okay, stay in your position. Stay in your position. In this, think that if somebody would be pressing into your right hamstring, pressing forward, and you want to push against. You want to push against it. You want to press your hamstring back. Yes, somebody pushing me forward, and I'm working into my hamstring back. Yes. Good. Hold this, and now just extend your front leg a couple more inches forward. Yes, but hold your hamstring further back. That's it. This is a position you want to give yourself. So to hold this hamstring and feel the pressure on the front, you would feel some extension. Yeah, very good. Jean, when you're doing this, nice example, but you was a little bit flat. So feel that if you have your right leg behind, your right side is not exactly neutral, but trying to reach just a little bit into the twisted position. Yes, exactly. Good. And feel that now your center is so thin that you can really have fun turning through. Whoop, whoop. Yes, Suzanne, very nice. Good. Just one more time. 1 and 2 and 3. Good. Choose your pace. Choose. You want me to do it? And 1 and 2 and turn, close. 1 and 2, and turn close. Just do it a couple more times. I'm looking at you, yes. Interesting, interesting. So there might be just a few more comments from the very beginning, from the very first exercise. All of you did a great work in your feet, but most of you appear too light because this elevation from the ankle was not addressed properly inside your body. So you see, I'm trying to do the same with my pelvis. So I'm not just leaning forward, not anything like a booty woodpecker. And I'm also not just sticking my butt. So the way how I'm activating my sternum or my shoulder blades to support the sternum simultaneously with a little psoas, this makes the articulation of my feet gives a certain flow, a certain channel for my energy. It goes this way and this. And what's good about dealing on organizing the energy in this way is that for the following step, you immediately have this sense of grip and sense of weight on the following step. If you don't do enough of this, your following step is too light. You're like, okay, I'm reaching, but my weight is up and I cannot arrive compressed. So let's just do a couple times on the other side. And here, when you will be picking up, you will be thinking of a little backpack which holds it down like this. Yep. And now when you will be turning, see if you can stay down with your chest. So yeah, the feeling will be like your butt is like a ketchup in your hamburger. Just when you're squishing, it goes sideways. I'm turning, but I'm staying anchored. See, it's a little strange feeling, but this is what it will be if you don't want to lose your groundness. It is tricky because yes, it goes in, but it also goes, look, simple. If you will imagine me as a skeleton, bones, pelvis here. So the moment I want to stay grounded, this bone, I cannot compress my bone. This bone is stubborn, it's not bending, it stays like this, high, supporting my pelvis. So when I want to get grounded, you see this height remains, while the height of my chest is a little bit lower. And now as I'm turning, I'm not bending, so this height would remain. And I can rely on it as before the turn, as after the turn. So it's a little strange feeling, like your hip bone is about to get out and like stick out from your skin here. Yeah, Jean, just reverse, please. So if you're staying with your right leg in front, yeah, so now you will be turning to the left. What? Yes. That's it, that's it. And look, make yourself so grounded that your right leg will stop you at the first opportunity of touching the floor. So when I see your right leg doing la, it means that your weight is not exactly falling. So think that you're ready very quickly to find the floor, and if there will be more weight, then you will have a grip. So think that the weight leaning forward will give your touch a stopping function. If you're after the turn, you're not stopping yourself, means you're not exactly leaning over this leg enough. Suzanne, this was wonderful. So I'll just speak here on Jin. So Jin, look what's really making a difference for you. Between doing this or doing this. You picking equally and the front leg floats above the floor. So can you use your psoas but still have some allowance for the chest to kind of lean down a little bit after your turn? Yes, this was better. Yeah. Good. Marina was nice. Was nice. Just a second. I'll think of a few more applications of this. Let's just, if we try a simple syllabus movement, whip. So you will have your rock step, you'll have your chasse, and then you will have 2 steps forward and then continue to another chasse. Rock, step, chasse, forward, walk, chasse. So what will be important for me that you can have a loose joint for the quick movement, but already activated Achilles. So I have very quick flick, but immediate springy support. A 1, a 2. Let's just do a few of those steps. Flicky ankle, and then strong support on the vocal. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, 8, a 1, a 2, a 5, a 6, a 7, 8. Good. So, just maybe big. Okay, Jin. Sorry, it's your day, I guess. We all can benefit from it. Try to imagine that your landing have a little more of a, like you inserting your slippers. Sorry, what's slippers? Yeah, flip-flops. They staying at your door and they're waiting for you to put the foot into it. That's it. So when you're placing, it's not tapping, it's go into it. So the flick and unfolding of your toes need to give you a sense of sliding into your flip-flops or slippers. Yes, slippers. That's it. That's it. Ready. Let's do our whip. 1 and 2 and chasse and walk, chasse. Yeah, good. And again, I'm counting. You're doing 5, 6, 7, 8. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, Marina, you can flick on the second step as well. Chasse, a flick, a flick. So it's a little training of having the moment of freedom, and then the moment of discipline. So first flick was good, second it was a little bit restricted, a little hesitant. One more time, please. Bonnie, if you can just walk a couple steps back. Yeah, just one more step back. Yeah, good. Just one more step back. Yeah, ready. 5, 6, 7, 8. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, 8. Good, good. So think if your partner want to increase. So if I would be, like we have this element with Suzanne and with Faz, It's just a cool element. It's dynamic turn. So as a partner, the moment when I'm doing my chasse and meeting with you, I can do a little turn, or I can go with a lot of pivoting. You do the full circle. So the moment when you finish your chasse, try to feel that the discipline and pivoting and pivoting. What's interesting here? Your first step will be pivoting, let's call it outside, and the second step will pivot inwards, and then again outwards. Yeah, so on the right to the right, and then on the left to the right. So when you have 1, 2, chasse. So now you're on the right leg, and if your partner actively going around you, first on the right leg, you pivoting to the right, and you're making a step. And if your partner is still actively pivoting, now on the left foot, you still want to pivot to the right. Yes, and now on the right leg again, pivot to the left. Okay, it is not exactly like it's described in syllabus, but when we do it in real life, we want to increase the degree of the turn. And then it's not exactly will work with this thing because the partner is also moving. But anyway, no, it will not work. It will work like this. So look at, let me start facing you. This is one manner. 1 and 2. I'll do the man part first. A 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. A 5, a 6, a 7, 8. So I did 360 and like 90. What is it? 450. Yeah. So you as a ladies, you can go following your partner. A 1 and 2 and shot. Set partner is already here. So you go. Let's say you can go as much as 180 on the first step, and maybe a little less than 180 on the second step, and maybe like about 90 degrees on the last one. Yeah, ready. And this is where I want the stability on the ankle despite your pivoting efforts. Yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, and 8. Marina, very good. Yes. Well done. Again, Suzanne, looking at you. A 5, 6, 7, 8. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, 5, a 6, a 7, 8. Well, exactly. After 2 steps, do chasse, please. You did very good steps. Just that after 2 steps, it's a chasse. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, and 8. Yeah? Let's just make a little, what it called? Not approximation. A reality check. Let's imagine the frame. So when you will be doing your turns and you're doing your chasse, you feel the partner is approaching and he is slightly across. So the way how your partner moving, now think that you have a lazy partner, you want to move him. So it's okay for you to participate in the creation of spinning momentum. So think that you carry your frame slightly ahead of you in the sense of rotation. Yeah, not ahead of you like this, but ahead in the turning aspect. So you're doing, let's say, forward, the arm is already going slightly to the right, and every step, your frame is just a little bit ahead of you. Yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, 5, a 6, a 7, and 8. Yep. Yeah, very good. One more time, just a little bit faster. A 5, 6, a 5, 6, 7, 8. A 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, Moni, you will need to dance tomorrow with the frame, so don't give up the frame. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, and 8. Yep. Yep. Jean. If I would imagine dancing it with you, I would be missing this work, which will, let's say, direct the energy from your ball of the foot outside of the frame. Yeah, because it's a rotation figure. We want to think that we're not just crumbling inside, but as we're turning, we're creating a fulfillment for the frame. And if I imagine my partners here, and then I'll just go in and in, I would not help for our masses, his mass and my mass, to be a balanced system. So after you did your chasse, from the ball of the foot, go a little bit, create some space, like your hamstring and your back or your pelvis is pressing outside of this imaginary bubble. Yeah. So whatever bubble is, the pelvis creating a 1, a 2, a 3, not a 1 and 2 and 3, not into it, but out of it. Yes, like this. Please, just one more time, all together. A 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, and 8. Yeah. No? Now, Marinchka, you can do a little better. Your flicking was a little lazy, so think that you want to brighten up the movement. It's a simple movement where you can show exquisite quality. Yeah, there is no tricky turn or something, but when the leg is moved and placed, the intensity and the sharpness want to be extra. One last time. A 5, a 6, a 5, 6, 7, 8. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, and 8. Yes, I see 3 of you. Jean, Marina, and Suzanne, you did all good. I think we just do one last time. Marina was better foot placement. Jean, you did the space. Suzanne was also nice sense of fullness in your body. Not just placing it, but every step was like inflated. Yeah, not weak, but active. So last time, I just want to check Bonnie. She had to do the video tomorrow for the competition, so we need to give her frame. Just hold it. Yes, thank you. A little lower. A 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, and 8. Yay! Good, good, very nice. Let's just do it. This a last movement for the day. We'll do our simple spin combination. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. So 2 things we're practicing here. Going into our open foot position, and as we're rebounding from the front, we're really combining active contraction on your Achilles and strong support on this area. And then as you're placing your heel, you're thinking open foot, so it's not lazy, not flat, it's straight and it's turned out. And the next moment is to be ready to pick your heel off the floor for the next side step. And 1, 2, and the front Achilles is short, support on the outside glute is very strong. Yeah, Jean here, same position. And then, okay, I'm doing it with you. Left, right, right, left, 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 right. Ta da 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 da. Yep. So let's do slowly. Just follow my words and do the mechanic inside which you already practiced today. We're starting left, right, left. Yeah, so crossing your left leg behind. Ready? 7, 8. left, right, 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 left, right. Yeah. Give me a second. I'm just. Let's do one little thing. Make uncomfortable opening third position. So open third a little bit wider than it's comfortable for you. Yes. Try to feel equal weight on the front and the back. And now how you can just change 180, so the same position. Just turn yourself from one side to another. Yes. Sorry, that was loud. Motor engine. Yes. Sorry, yes, I'm not clear with my description. What I want you to try. Uncomfortable wide, and let's, from our, let's say, ballet. In ballet, you would say, okay, I need to be as much in the middle, so the line through the head all the way to the coccyx have to be vertical, perfectly vertical. And as I go into jive, I don't want this line to be vertical because first I want a little shape of my butt, then I want the dynamic stretch between the chest. So make as much butt on the back leg and as much chest on the front. And now practice, you can even have some chair support. Practice a change. It's like there is two stopwatch, one for your chest, one for your butt. And you say, go, boom, they change places. You say, go, boom, they change places. How from the very moment of pivoting, I can send my butt and basically maintain the bridge. Okay. Yesterday, I had one lesson on Jive, and we was trying to notice with the student how this thing, this position, we can talk about it staying on two legs, but in reality, if we call this thing, when I say bridge, does it make some reference in your language? So I'm thinking if I would be a bridge from the one side of the river to another side of the river. So this is my creating the bridge inside. Then in our dancing, it is most of the time one leg. So I'm thinking how this bridge is built from one leg, let's say from your right, and if you just change weight to the left, how you trying to change. So the same ending point, but different starting point. So now the same bridge, but from your left leg. Same bridge, but from your right, same bridge from your left. So you still as much forward, but how you can do the weight change. Okay, yes, let me make it visual for you. Yellow is camera. So if this is my final point, and people already walking on the bridge, but I have to move it to support with another place. So this is a bridge to the same ending point, but from this leg, then I need to change it to this leg. And I want to be certain that whoever is on this bridge is not falling. I'm not compromising it by pulling it back. I'm not shaking it, not doing anything with the final point. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So maybe it will not be perfect presentation, but I'll try. So now if you're staying in your wide open position, this is your bridge, so the distance from here to your sternum. Now, this part needs to be as supported but you need to find the way to support it now from the other leg. As you're pivoting, you now support it more from the back, support it more. So if you will learn how to do this thing, you would really nail it down in your coordination. So there is a moment when, yeah, things get together, and like I'm passing this responsibility from my one back leg to another back leg. So how this responsibility passes, the responsibility to support my bridge. Yes, yes. That's it, that's it, that's it. I see big difference. Marina, Jane, I see a huge difference. Yes, Suzanne, yes, yes, very good. So the first item, beautiful. Yes, Bonnie, good. So one of the thing I memorized from Tony Robbins seminars, what's education is building the bridges from what you already know to something you don't know yet. And this might be a good like analogy that we're talking about bridge here, but also, okay, you understand what's the responsibility to carry something on this moving bridge, and I see a great improvement. Now, if we're talking the one, thank you, Bonnie, thank you. If we're talking the one right before the turn, so we're staying, let's say, with your left leg in front. So now your right leg is the one which is supporting the bridge, and now you will be turning to the left. So how quickly you can make your left leg a bridge supporter? Yes, that's it. And now let's just do it a couple more times. So you're staying with the left leg here, and your bridge is supported from your right leg. Now, how, when you will be turning now to the left, you quickly change the sense of support, sense of responsibility over your bridge to, no, Marina, if you're staying like this, what I'm saying, right leg supporting your bridge, and now when you're turning, how we turn to the left. Yes. So how during the turn, you're not, so look again, simple. The bridge, and there are someone climbing, someone supported here. During the turn, you did like this. It becomes much harder for people to climb. So when you're turning it, when you're changing spot, keep this. So when you're staying, the bridge is good, and then you make it flat. So how, when you're turning, you can still have this bridge. Hello. Yeah? So let's just check. That's it, Jim, very good. Marina, yes, no? So look, for example, when you did this exercise, there was no moment of vertical line. But when you go through the turn, usually, most of other turns, they require a full straight line. This one, don't, because you need to immediately land there. So if you will have a moment, no, you're turning to the wrong direction. So when you're staying with your left, you're turning to the left. Left and turning to the left. Yes, so when you're turning here, you have a moment of this vertical line. At this moment, there is no bridge at all. So how you can turn, but keep this bridge in, that's it. Look how immediately you landed with your weight over the right foot. Yes, Suzanne, very good. Yes, Bonnie. Hey. That's it, that's it. So no moment where bridge becoming a vertical line to climb. Oh. Medieval times, fortress, the gates and the chain, ding, 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 opening the bridge so that people can walk into the fortress or out. So ding, 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 no one walking in, no good, no friendly. We want to welcome them. So be sure that your I know gate bridge is at least having halfway through. People can look into it. Yeah. Okay. Let's finish here. I think we did a very good practice for the strengths of our ankle.